Hey guys, what is going on? It's Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing my Week 5 NFL picks. And in the next video, I'm going to do one right after this. I'm going to be doing my game picks, like my parlay that I'm going to be doing for this weekend's games. I did one for Thursday night's game, and that did hit. The payout for mine was 200. So hopefully, this one that I'm doing is also going to hit. We will see. But before we do get into the video, thank you guys for the most recent support. We're close to 450. I think we'll get there soon. Hopefully, if I keep making videos, I think one soon we'll get there. So hopefully, but now let's get into the video and see what week 5 looks like. All right, so Giants and Packers. This is really not that big of a freaking game to easily know who's gonna win. Giants are gonna lose this game. Packers, they're just better than the team in every single way. Even though the Packers and the Giants are 3-1, there is clearly the better 3-1 team. The Giants really haven't beaten a single good team to be 3-1, I would say. The only team that you would say that they're decently good that they beat would be the Titans, but they still haven't even played that well either. So the Packers are going to win that game pretty easily, I would say, about by at least 2 scores. Next is the Vikings and the Vikings and the Bears. The Vikings are going to win this game. Justin Fields has not thrown for over 200 yards in a game this season. I think he averages like 125 or 150 a game this season. That is not good. The Bears have only completed like 26 passes to receivers or something like that, which is just crazy to even think about. Um, the Titans. As you could tell, the Vikings are easily going to win this game. There's like these games that I feel like there's not that much to talk about. So like the games that don't have that much to talk about, I'm not going to go too much into it just because it's like kind of boring, I would say, to like go into it. So Vikings are going to win. Titans are going to win. Jaguars are easily going to win. Texans are not that good. And then the Seahawks and Saints. Honestly, I think the Seahawks are going to win just because Jameis Winston isn't playing. Alvin Kamara really hasn't played the best. Michael Thomas hasn't played the best. Chris Olave has played great, and their defense has played great. But I think the Seahawks can pull off another upset here. That would be something else to see them be able to pull off this upset. So, like, even though New Orleans is favored, I still think the Seahawks are going to win because they're back to their second string quarterback in Andy Dalton, and Jameis Winston is not playing this week. So, I think it's going to be the Seahawks. Next, Falcons and Buccaneers. Not that much. There's like honestly, none of these games are going to be super competitive this week. I would say none of them really look super competitive. So I would say if you do want to do some betting on this, I think this would be a good week to bet on because of the spreads and who like their matchups would be for each week. Buccaneers and Falcons. Buccaneers are going to win this game. I think the Falcons aren't going to do that much. I think Marcus Mariota is easily going to throw a pick in this game at least because that Buccaneers defense is just so great. Next is the Dolphins and the Jets. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game. Dolphins are clearly better than the Jets. I think the Dolphins, even with Tua out, we don't know how long he's going to be out for. I think they're still going to win. We don't know how well Teddy's going to play, but we know they do have a great surrounding cast around him with Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki, and a decently good run game, offensive line, and a pretty decently good defense to be able to support him. So the Dolphins are going to win that game. Steelers and the Bills. I think the Bills are easily going to win this game. Kenny Pickett, I don't think he's going to be too good this season. He's definitely not going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, I would say. They're not going to make the playoffs. I think this is going to be Mike Tomlin's first losing season as a head coach in his career. It's been a while since they've had a head losing season as a team, I would say. So this is going to be their first losing season because they are playing such great teams in the beginning part of the season. Next, the Lions and the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to win just because DeAndre Swift is out. TJ Hawkinson, even though he is going to be playing this game, is a little banged up. The Lions defense is the worst in the NFL. Even though they do have a great offense, they do have the worst defense. Their clock management isn't the best. Their play like sequence isn't the best, and like how they run their formations really don't look that good. Patriots almost beat the Packers last week with the third string quarterback. I didn't think that they were going to win that game. As a Patriots fan, I didn't think that we would. But almost beating Aaron Rodgers with a third string quarterback is pretty impressive, I would say. So the Patriots are going to win that game right there. Next is the Chargers and the Browns. Honestly, this game looks pretty decently good. I think the Chargers are going to win this game. I think Justin Herbert's going to have his bounce back game. Even though he did have one against the Texans, they almost did lose that game. The Texans almost did come back for a little bit, and then they blew it again. So Chargers are going to win. Next is the 49ers and the Panthers. 49ers easily winning this game. Not that much to talk about. They're better on all sides of the ball. Next is the Eagles and Cardinals. The Eagles, they look like the best team in the NFC right now. I don't know when they're gonna lose. This could possibly be their first loss, just because the Cardinals are a pretty decently good team, I would say. So I think their first loss could possibly be here. If it's not here, then I don't know where it's going to be, because the rest of their schedule looks easy because of the division that they are currently in. So I think it's still going to be the Eagles winning this game. Jalen Hurts is playing at an MVP level. Their offense is playing great. Their receiving core is especially great with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. And then you have a great defense that's getting turnovers with Darius Slay and Hassan Reddick and all those people. So I think that the Eagles, if they don't lose this game, I think they're not going to lose for a little while, and they're easily going to get the 1 seed in the NFC. Cowboys and Rams. I think the Rams are going to have this bounce back game with Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is going to have a great game. Every time they don't do well in the previous game, they come back, and Cooper Kupp always has a great, insanely stat looking game. He's probably going to get over 100 yards or at least get a touchdown. So if you have him in fantasy, that is really good for you, I would say. So Rams are going to win that game. That's probably going to be Cooper Rush's first loss as a starting quarterback. So I think it'll still be an interesting game, but I think the Rams are going to win. Next is the Ravens and the Bengals. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. The Ravens should have paid Lamar as soon as they could, because now his asking price is just going to keep going up and up and up every time they don't pay him, and they still haven't paid him yet. So I think it's just going to keep going up. I think Lamar is going to easily win this game. I think his running ability, his passing ability is going to show in this game. They easily could have been 3-1 last week if they did choke the 20-3 lead against the Bills. The Bills coming back in that game shows that they are still Super Bowl favorites. Even losing a game, I still think that they are Super Bowl favorites. Next, this third Monday night game, Chiefs and Raiders. Chiefs are easily going to win this game. Not that much to talk about. Like I said, I was only going to talk about the games that I think are going to be close. I don't think this game is going to be close. The Chiefs have been playing exceptionally greater than the Raiders have this whole year. The Raiders barely beat the Broncos, a team that has been playing so terribly this season. I think the Raiders are going to lose this game this week. So if you guys did like what I said about these predictions, make sure you guys do drop it in the comments. And until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.